Hey guys, it's Cats and Cards again. I'm sorry I haven't been around for a while, and if you want to skip this, you can go ahead and go down to the pick a card information below. But I just kind of wanted to say I'm sorry for not being around. I've had a really rough couple of weeks, and it's sometimes hard to do much of anything beyond sleep. And it sucks, but it does get better. Eventually. Sometimes. And right now, it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be, so I need to get back into doing the things that make me happy, and doing the things that help me step outside of myself for a little bit. So, I am back, and thank you for listening, and if you want to chime in with how you're doing, I'd love to hear it. You guys are usually very positive, and I appreciate that a lot. So, today we're going to be doing a pick a card, and I don't know if I said this, but I'm Cats and Cards, and it's something that seems like you're supposed to say on YouTube videos, but I'm not a very good YouTuber, and sometimes I'm not a great human, but otherwise, you get over it. It won't all be doom and gloom. Well, hopefully it won't all be doom and gloom. Anyway, so we're about 2 minutes and 40 in, and I will start the video now. And this is Cats and Cards. We're doing a pick a card for past, present, future situation. And you can do... We've got a clear quartz, an amethyst, and a citrine stone. That'll be 1, 2, 3. And we are using the, I think it's the Everyday Witch Tarot set. If you type in witch and tarot, and it has this back thing and this art on the other side, that's the one I'm using. But you can definitely find it by typing witch tarot to Google or Amazon, which is where I bought it. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to shuffle the cards on screen. They've been shuffled a lot. They're always shuffled. And there's a kitty cat. I'm in bed, by the way. That's why the set is different, less fancy. And also, a cat thinks it can make its way across the screen. Because, she owns this place, and it's okay. I just live here. Anyway. 1, 2, and 3. Let's get started with the clear quartz. And there she goes. She wants to be pet. Clear quartz. And she's going to be like, hey, I'll help out. And she's not going to help. She's just going to make things worse. Mostly because she likes to eat the cards. Yes, she does. Anyway, we're also in bed, which means things are going to be shaky a little bit. And we won't always be in bed, I swear to you. We will be out of bed at a different point, but not right now. So, past. We are doing jumpers, by the way. Don't know if I told you that. What do the clear quartz people need to know? Or the number 1 people, or, whoever tuned into this video right now. What do they need to know? That's too many cards. That's a lot of cards. That's too many cards for me to read right now. There we go. There you are. 1 more for the future, please. Thank you. Well, I would thank you if you went a little faster. See, and this is what happens. I get bitchy, and then the cards go everywhere, and it's like 1 billion of them. There we go. Okay. That card we saw at the beginning. Okay. So, in the past, we've got the 7 of Wands that wants to focus. There we go. The 7 of Wands, which means you might have been on guard, but you are moving forward. You're moving you are still on guard and you might be needing to let down some walls. That could be it. You could be feeling attacked, but it also could mean that you needed to persevere, that you needed to keep going, that despite the opposition, you kept going. Because in the present, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. And if it would focus on the card, because there we go. Seven of Pentacles, which is growth and abundance. You went from a Seven of Wands to a Seven of Pentacles, so you went from being on guard to growing. And you might have faced a situation that required you to take some time out and wait for your grapes to grow, for your pentacles to grow. And now that you are, you might still be waiting because she's still not quite ready to pick them. She's not ready to fill her glass of wine with these, but you're getting there. And I think overall, your story in the future, you are going to put down those 10 of Wands. You're going to feel relief and ready to kind of set down the burden that you felt because you learned from it and figured out what you needed to do in order to set down those burdens. So with all the cards together, they actually tell a pretty good story of I think I have stabilization on my phone. They tell a pretty good story of you were fighting for something, you're waiting for it to pay off, and it's going to, you just have to put down those burdens. You have to let them go. So that was deck 1. So let's move on to choice 2, which was Amethyst. There you go. Stay in the screen. And you can see a little cat there too. And a lot more shaking than I would really prefer. Oh, it's because it's focused on my hand. That's weird. Well, so we learn that the bed is probably not the best place, but is also the place I'm going to film right now, and possibly for the next couple of days. Because I don't want to be on the ground, and I do not want to be anywhere but my bed. So we've got Amethyst, and we're doing 3 card, pick a card for past, present, future. Give me past, present, future. Please. Please. Oh no. There we go. There we go. No, that's 5 cards. I'm not going to take those cards. Don't worry. Things are just breaking. It's cool. Oh, that's a glare. Come on. You don't need to be that glaring. Whatever. God, I'm annoying. Am I always annoying, guys? Like, that's the card that wants to come out for the present and the future. Do you ever just listen to yourself and think, God damn, I'm annoying? I do that sometimes. But, also you can only be the person you're gonna be. Always be the person you're gonna be. Let's fix that camera a little bit. There we go. Can I have the future card, please? I don't like that card. You didn't like that card either, probably. You might have, I don't know. I didn't see what it was. But at the end of the day, I mean, does it really matter if you didn't see it? Did it even exist? It did exist in the corporeal. I mean, like, it did, like, physically exist, but, like, it didn't emotionally exist. And sometimes this is why I wonder if I had better, sociability. Okay, so past, present, future for the Amethyst people. In the past, you had the Chariot, which in general is victory. However, it can represent choices, and in this deck, it certainly does represent a choice of this way or that way. She's on her little motorbike. She's got her cat and everything. She's getting There we go. And she's getting ready to choose a path, but she's not entirely sure which one she's choosing. She is going forward, though. She's not stuck, because she's not stopping. Her feet are off the brakes. They're not waiting. She doesn't have her hand on the brake up here or anything. She's just paused before she chooses her path. She's choosing her path. So, I think in the past you were choosing a path and you went forward, but I think right now you might be regretting it. Now, the Seven of Swords can be sneaky behavior. He is stealing these swords. Hypothetically, he's probably stealing these swords. I mean, why would you? I digress. He's probably stealing these swords, but he's still looking at these two up here, and it's almost covetous, and that's something I've thought about the Seven of Swords. It's almost a covetous type card. He's already got these 5 swords, but he wants the other 2 because, he made the choice, and he's like, why not? I'm already here. So it could be that you might be looking back on your choice because he is not looking forward. He is looking towards, these swords on the wall. He's looking back on his choice and being like, damn. But those though, that's kind of what I wanted to do. And it doesn't matter what you chose though, because at the end of the day, you became the King of Pentacles. Like, either the King of Pentacles came into your life for the choices you made, and you might have felt regret, but you're not going to feel it for very long because you're going to get that King of Pentacles feeling with his little cake and wine, and he's got his money, he's got his success, he's got everything he needs, he's got dogs, he's got his, house in the background and everything. So whatever choice you made, I think the lesson here is more so to not worry about it. You're looking back, and I feel like you're looking back and saying, should have gone the other way, but what you're getting out of the way you went, because God, everything moves, is the King of Pentacles. You're getting that feeling of abundance and stability. So you made the right choice. Don't doubt it. Don't look back and be like, those swords though, those look better than the ones I have in my arms. Those are the ones, the swords you have here are the only ones you need. So don't worry about the swords that you can't hold. Okay? That was a nice one. And then we've got choice 3, which is the citrine. So I don't know if I did close-ups on the other ones, but you get a close-up, so that's kind of fun. Citrine. Let's get my Steadicam shuffle on, which has got to be nauseating for you guys. I am sorry, because it's a little nauseating for me. Like I said, we'll go back to the floor and stability at a later point. Right now, we're going to finish this damn reading. Past, present, future. Grabbing jumpers. Ooh, that's a lot of cards that we are not going to look at because there's a lot of them. We only want 2 cards. Ooh, there's a card, though. Huh. Okay. That's a lot of cards. We just want the one. Why do they just sometimes... And I don't have anything reversed, but if they pop out and I feel like they need to be reversed, then they will be. It only happens sometimes. And if a card needs to be reversed, it needs to be reversed. Ooh, there we go. Last one. Okay. Cool. So this one actually is pretty... It's almost like the precursor to 1, I kind of feel like, maybe. I kind of feel like that. If you're in the mood and you want to check out what 1 says, you might like 1. It might resonate with you. If you're not, it's cool. We'll talk about this one. Because that's what I do. That's the reason you tuned in. So in the past, you've got the 2 of Wands. There might have been some travel in your past. You might have been making a decision in your past. For this one, it is more like looking ahead. It's looking at the world and trying to figure out where you fit in it, kind of. At least to me. And it's looking forward in time. You're making plans. You're figuring out what you want to do, and you're making the plans that you need to do them with. Which might have led to you feeling defensive. You might be feeling defensive now. That choice you made might have been, or the plans you made might make you feel a little on edge and a little bit defensive overall. It might be a plan to move. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. It might be you're planning to move, and maybe other people are coming at you and being like, why are you moving? And at the end of the day, it's your choice. It's not theirs. And don't listen to them if it's just making your life harder. If you are happy and you are moving forward, that is the most important thing. Hell, you can be moving backwards and be happy. And as long as you're happy, that's fine. You just have to do what's best for you at the end of the day, and you can't rely on other people to do that effort for you. So if you're hearing something about people being like, nah, 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 about you making a choice about something, it's fine. That's not their business. That's your business. And at the end of the day, something is going to change. You've got death here. It's just not a bad card. It's just change, really. Something is changing. Like, I mean, I'm feeling a lot like moving. I'm not really sure why. If you're moving, let me know. That would be cool. If you're not moving, also let me know. Because maybe you can tell me about your situation. Or not. That's up to you. I'm not your supervisor. You can only do you. So you've got death, which is mostly just change. I mean, this card is a little bit grim, as far as it goes, but they're all a little grim. Something has to end for something new to start, and something is going to end in the future, and that's going to allow for something new to start, possibly with the plans you've already made. So I feel like you're doing a pretty good job. You just need to not let the people talk you out of it. I think that's what it's saying. Don't let anyone talk you out of it, because you know you better than anyone else, and that's all you can do at the end of the day. That was reading 3. And thank you for watching. Like I said, if you see anything or want to know anything about the way I read things, or read the cards, because I'm trying to speak more directly, but also it's hard. If you want to know more about the way I read my cards, or the decks I have, or, anything more not more specific, but if you want to talk to me about, your situation or anything like that, I get it. Particularly if you're going through a hard situation, and it does get better eventually. And thank you for watching. I do really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys talking to me, and I appreciate you guys showing up. It does make me feel good, which is why I need to get back into doing it regularly, which I'm going to try to keep doing. I don't know what I'm going to shoot for right now, but hopefully I will get this posted and maybe have another video up next week. So, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Say goodnight to the cats, because I'm going to lay down. There's one cat, Kid Cat. There's the other Kid Cat, hence the name, Cats and Cards. So, thank you. Bye.